let's get into it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I said, hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. I'm Jazmyn W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year.
Okay.
Anyway.
Awkward.
Y'all know, I know what y'all thinking. Don't try to come at me with the drama, okay, with the attitude. Jazmyn, where have you been? Listen, if I was in corporate America right now, I would be slacking the whole month of December, and that's what I did with y'all.
Just like y'all.
I slacked, honey, because guess what? I need a break, okay? But we're back at it in the new year. It's time to get back on our grinds, okay? So we are back at it.
Period.
And this is my YouTube channel. So welcome back, you guys. We are starting with, a couple of announcements.
Yeah, let's get to it.
We are starting with Married at First Sight, season 14, episode 1, of course, like we always do.
Okay, boo.
We are going to be picking Ready to Love back up tomorrow. I might skip an episode, child, because ain't nobody got time to be going back like that, okay? But I've seen every episode, thus far, except for that one I skipped. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, we're picking Ready to Love back up as well.
They not ready to love anyway.
And I'm going to be teasing the fact that I have a podcast coming out in several weeks. So I'm working on that. Really excited to introduce that to you guys as that comes out as well. And I have decided that moving forward on my YouTube channel, I'm going to move to Patreon. Okay, so I'm going to be starting a Patreon over the next
week or two.
Few weeks. This is will be the only episode of Married at First Sight that I will put on my YouTube channel. And then Ready to Love will continue to be on my YouTube channel. But then I'm moving to Patreon for Married at First Sight. Because these videos take a long time to edit, you guys, and I really make sure that they're really good quality and entertaining for you guys. So
high quality.
It's gonna be cheap, okay? It's gonna be $3 a month, okay? So if you need a
sponsor,
if you want to march and dispute it, let me know. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to charge it to your card and dispute it, I don't know what you got to do, but listen. I think that this is like a little television show that I present every week or whatever. And, I really work hard to be creative and different on the platform. And, yeah, so I hope you guys roll with me to Patreon or whatever and support me there. Plus, I do plan on doing my food show on Patreon. Is It Good, Though? There will be at least 2 episodes a month. And then other things that, I want to do that I think is really fun, too. So, like lives and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope that you guys support me there, honey. New year, new me.
Period.
Anyway, let's get into Married at First Sight. This episode was long as hell, so don't expect me to talk about everybody's chipped tooth and everything else.
Okay.
Okay, I have notes on every single couple. Oh my goodness, I'm always burping.
Acid reflux.
I got opinions, honey, just like I got a booty hole. Let's get into it. Okay, first we have Mark and the girl whose name I don't know.
Girl, already?
We're gonna talk about it couple by couple, and I'm gonna try to cover everything that happened, child.
Mystery.
We saw them get married. So this couple, Mark is 37. The other girl is,
who knows?
I don't know how old she said she was, but me and my mama said she looked older than that. Okay, but anyway, however, she 37 too. Hell, at this point.
Right.
So she said, a year ago she was planning a wedding.
Girl, a year ago from when? Girl, sit down.
A year ago you were planning a wedding, and this process took how long?
6 months. Cricket.
She said that she doesn't shut up, and she hope people don't think she rude, but she just doesn't shut up.
That don't make no sense.
I have a problem with people who are self-aware and then choose to still be assholes.
Ignorant. Yeah.
So you realize that you never shut up, you're rude, you probably talk over people and all of this stuff, but you don't want to do anything about it.
Make it make sense, babe.
Don't narcissists be doing that? I don't know. Y'all say narcissism for everything, but anyway, child, that's odd to me.
She a narcissist.
That's odd to me. I'm trying to figure out why when the girls sat down to have a conversation like they met before the weddings, they were talking about, oh, are your parents supportive? And then she started crying. Like, But not crying in a way to where it was like crying, like, damn. It was crying like everybody, she wanted the attention to be on her and the fact that her mama wasn't gonna be at her wedding. But baby, this lady, her mama abandoned her and her daddy moved away from her and abandoned her too, and her stepmama raised her. Like, I'm not trying to compare struggles or nothing like that, but babe, your mama, you probably take after your mama because she probably an asshole.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And now you won.
Ooh, ooh.
And this is not even, she seemed nice on the episode, but I'm just going off of what she said about herself.
Right. She seemed sweet, but she said that she don't shut up.
Anyway.
And she rude.
She said that she moved forward with her last marriage because she wanted so desperately to have a family. And I wrote down what changed.
Okay. Let me know, girl.
Because now you moving fast with this because you want so desperately to be married and have a family. Like, you still want so desperately to be married and have a family.
Desperately.
You desperately want that, and that's why you doing this, and that's why you
did that.
Almost got married to somebody who didn't want to be with you, and now you doing this because you want it so desperately.
After you did that, cause desperately,
you wanted it bad.
Yeah.
Desperate.
Desperado. Rihanna.
Okay. I wrote down she looks great in these dresses. Take a look at a couple of photos I took of her in these dresses. She looked absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I said she looks like a young classic beauty from one of the white movies in the 50s, child. She looked good. And she ended up going with a very sexy dress, which I don't mind, baby. I love a little sheer. This is her second time, almost getting married or whatever. We grown. So, she went with a very sexy silhouette. It was lace and sheer. It was really cute on her. And, I didn't pay attention at the wedding, but I hope they fixed the little boob cups because the little boob cups were like not in the right place or whatever. But other than that, I thought she looked absolutely beautiful. I thought she made a good choice for her in her wedding dress. And I thought she looked really great on her wedding day as well.
Right.
Now let's get to Mark.
Before she got drunk.
I will not lie. I think I was fixing my baked potato when Mark got on camera initially. So I didn't see what he said about himself. All I see is Mark, he eyeing me and I'm eyeing him and he eyeing me. I'm looking at him, he looking back at me stronger.
Girl, what?
But anyway, Mark would not shut up about the fact that he'd been through the process before and he didn't get picked and he was devastated. He keeps bringing it up. Babe, you have to move on from that. Wasn't that 5 years ago?
6.
They didn't find a match for you. That has nothing to do with you personally. It may have been what the other person wanted. You got far in the process, and then ultimately they didn't find a match. That was 5 years ago. They found you a match now. Be happy, thankful, grateful. Why do you keep bringing that up? He brought it up in the beginning. He brought it up when he was trying on suits. He brought it up at the wedding. Baby, how long are we going to talk about this, Mark?
Seriously.
The fact that last time they didn't find a match. Well, they found one now, babe. What's the problem?
Be thankful, be grateful, be happy.
Oh my goodness. I wrote down both of them need to go to therapy. I could tell by Mark's eyes he need to go to therapy.
Girl.
He need to relax. He got a lot of anxiety. And this young lady, child,
he gonna pop a blood vessel.
She got some trauma that she need to work through. I'm kind of mad at the fact that on the wedding day, her daddy brought her a dandelion from the yard. My mama told me her daddy brought her a dandelion that my mama grandson, my nephew, be bringing her out the yard. Baby, you could have left that on the lawn.
Okay.
Child,
what was that?
Why he chose to bring her a single dandelion, I don't understand. I want to keep saying dandelion though, because I know I'm country. But anyway.
Very.
Why did she tell her husband, I didn't know if I was going to get black guy, Asian guy, Hispanic guy, or white guy. I just wanted somebody who was going to treat me right. Baby, girl, just say you wanted a black dude or an Asian dude.
Okay, just say it.
I think she really thought she was going to get her a brother.
She did.
I'm like, you couldn't find one in the wild? So you trying to find one? Baby, it's easy to find one.
Okay, I can point you to a couple.
Baby, you blind too? Oh, it's easy to find you a brother, honey. You couldn't find one?
She wasn't looking hard.
Child, you wasn't in the right district. He was looking for you in the wrong district because remember when he said his vows, he was like, I went to such and such looking for you. I went to the tavern looking for you. She was like, baby, you was in the wrong district. Baby, you was in the wrong district to find a brother.
Okay, Tyrone, don't hang out at those spots.
But she thought. You thought. The matchmaker said you thought. Anyway. He said he's the regional manager for gyms. And he really wants to have a family and settle down. And she said that the fact that he wanted to settle down was giving her WAP.
Nobody says that.
Disgusting.
Exactly.
Let's move on to the next couple, child. Listen, let me just say, let me say this. Okay, I think that they make a good couple. I think that they make a good couple. She's gonna keep him on his toes. Listen, men always try to, say they want somebody with a lot of energy and stuff like that. Oh, I want somebody fun, spontaneous, a lot of energy. Well, here you got it. And let's see if you can handle it, Mark. Okay? But I think they make a pretty good couple. I think they're both a little quirky. And they both need therapy. So I think it'll be interesting. Let's move on to Katina and Elijahuan.
Ciao. Okay, who?
I need to use Elijahuan in one of my videos, okay? Because Elijahuan, but anyway, that's none of my business. Katina's 30 and Elijahuan is a very immature 29.
Very immature.
Very immature 29.
Okay, say it again.
Elijahuan said, before I met my wife, I wasn't looking for, this is Elijahuan's friend. He said, before I met my wife, I wasn't looking for a wife. I was looking for a one-night thing. I'm sick of y'all having friends that are going to give y'all bad advice. I'm sick of y'all having friends that give y'all dookie dirty advice.
Really? I'm very tired of it.
Why? He over here talking about he wasn't looking for a wife. He rolled up on a wife. Well, that's not really good advice for Elijahuan because he's looking for a wife now. So I don't understand where he was going with that. He just wanted to say he was out here banging and banging.
Okay, out loud.
And we don't care because this ain't about you.
We don't even know his name.
But anyway, Elijahuan said he lost his father at 16, and his mom raised him. I'm trying to figure out if you love your mama so much, you a mama's boy, your mama supported you, raised you, loved you, care about you, why is she blurred out and why is she not here?
Ooh. Maybe she don't want to be on the show.
Where is she?
Right.
She's such a good mama. Where is she at?
Right. Why is she not supporting?
Okay. Because if you ain't got your baby and your mama got your baby, then that ain't your baby, the grandmama the baby. Period. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Where is your mama? He said that he's ready to settle down in his apartment. You know, the little montage where they say, where they have the person talk to the camera and stuff. As he hung up booty pics in his apartment, booty paintings.
Right, bad ones.
I'm like, is he hanging up booty paintings? Talking about how he ready to settle down? Baby, I don't know a woman who want a booty painting in her bedroom. And it wasn't even like a really good one either. It was just kind of like...
maybe an auntie.
A reminder that for ass.
Not an ass reminder, okay?
Oh my goodness. He said he's a self-proclaimed ex-player.
Okay.
And I wrote down what prompted a change for him. I really think Elijahuan is not ready to get married, period.
You think?
No, he's not ready to love. No. He's very immature. He seems to be a male chauvinist. He seems to be controlling. He's 29 and single. And he hasn't gotten a reality check because he's never been in a long-term relationship where he's been with somebody and somebody only and been faithful. Also, I think that he sees that his friends around him have settled down and they're happy and they're fulfilled and they're thriving, and he wants that now because he realized that he has some sort of emptiness inside him, but he's not ready because he's not at the maturity level which is, where it takes to settle down with somebody and be mature. Because he said, you got to be able to cook. You got to be able to cook. Okay, well, can you pay all these bills?
Let me know.
I don't even know what Elijahuan does. Like, okay, I got to be able to cook. And what do you have to be able to do? So support me emotionally. Can you do that? Because I don't really know if you can, Elijahuan. I don't know if you can support Katina emotionally.
And financially.
Like, men have a lot of demands, you know, and I'm just wondering, what do you have to do? What is something that you bring to the table that is a non-negotiable that you know you bring to the table?
Crickets.
I'll wait. Let me know.
Okay. Comment below.
He said he wants a traditional wife. I said, okay, you want a traditional wife. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want, but traditionally pay these bills.
All of them. Okay? And make it make sense.
Why do men get confused about this? He seems very controlling to me so far.
Point blank, period.
Katrina, I wrote down Katrina's friends are cute. She said that she's heartbroken, you know, from her past relationships because people weren't faithful. She likes to work out and she seems really sweet. I wrote down Elijahuan is too traditional, and that's why he's single. He also seems very demanding while also being unfaithful. So I don't understand how you demand something, but you can't bring
faithfulness
to the relationship.
Trust.
How you are traditional, but you cheat.
Ooh!
I guess, you know, that it is pretty traditional to cheat. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, T.
Anyway, you are traditional, but you cheat. You are demanding, but you are not faithful. You lie about your name, but you want somebody to cook for you. Do you want somebody to cook for you or Travis?
Okay. You want somebody to cook cornbread, but...
So you admit that you are a liar who cheats, who is looking for somebody who can cook and clean for them, and you can boss around while you lie.
Okay.
No, thank you. Come on now. That's why you single.
Period.
Anyway, let's move on to well, I guess I'll wrap up. You know, Elijahuan and Katina, they're not going to make it because Elijahuan is simply not mature enough. I would say more about Katina, but we haven't seen that much of her yet. She seems sweet. And that's the only thing I can say about her. She's ready to settle down. She's 30. I can see why she submitted herself to the process. And on the after show, I didn't watch it, but I watched like the very first couple of minutes and she looked absolutely stunning, gorgeous.
Breathtaking.
Anyway, let's move on to Steve and Noi. Steve is 38. I said, baby, we know he half Asian, child. Cause when he said he 38, I said, oh, he must be half Asian. Cause baby, I don't see a crack on his face.
Not a line nor a crack.
I don't see a line, a wrinkle, a blur. I don't see a blemish. I said, child, he looks good for 38. Okay, he looks good for 38. Period.
And he does.
Noi is 33. She looks good for her age too.
Yes, she does.
Y'all know they say Asian don't raisin, okay? And they don't. Steve got a big family, I wrote down. And one of his brothers, which I'll put right here, looks like his twin. I said, wow. But his brother was a little bit better looking.
Girl.
He was like Steve, but with meat on his bones.
Okay, thick Steve.
Anyway, I wrote down Steve is jobless. Yeah, I don't understand. You should have to have a job to go through this process.
You should.
Or be rich.
Right.
Like, my mom was like, maybe he has enough money saved up where he doesn't need to work right now. He can ease back into his career. I said, but his family was concerned as if he didn't have any savings.
Right.
I mean, they didn't really go into it, but they looked like, you don't have a job, brother. Like, it wasn't like, oh, he doesn't have a job, but, you know, he's fine. Like, that wouldn't be a concern if you had lots of savings and you felt very secure and stable financially. So I'm wondering how that's going to work out in this relationship with Noi. Noi does seem very laid back and very easygoing, though, you know, so maybe she's going to support him because he did have a career before. But I do think that as far as, this is not even really about Steve. This is about, because, you know, he got laid off and then he decided to take some time off to travel, which I think is very normal. And I also think we should all do that at some point. But doing that and then deciding to get married, I mean, I guess it worked out for him because he didn't have to pay for the wedding or the rings or anything like that.
Okay, he scammed.
So it worked out for him, right? Because he's a part of this process. But I think the counselors should not pick somebody who doesn't have a job. I mean, we all want to be married to somebody who has a job, not only for financial stability, but so they also just have something going on.
Right.
No, I wrote down, Noi looks like a free spirit. But her friends don't seem supportive at all. She needs new friends.
Brand new ones.
When Noi started to get emotional, none of her friends gave a damn.
They was looking confused, hungry.
Did y'all see the way her friends were looking at her? And she was like, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. Her friend goes, it's okay. I know it's okay that I'm getting emotional, but damn, is anybody gonna hold my hand or reach over or order me a cocktail or come over, give me a hug? Nothing? I know it's COVID, but damn. I said, damn, bitch.
Right?
Can she get some support from you guys? Or what's going on?
Are y'all blood sugar low or what's going on?
What's going on here, girls?
Appetizers? Or?
Hell. I didn't like that because Noi seems very sweet. I'm like, baby, we gotta get rid of these girls. That's all I had to say about them. Moving on to Jazmyn and Michael. Whew, child.
Oh, here we go.
Jazmyn is 29. Michael's 28. I wrote down Jazmyn is gorgeous.
Stunning.
Absolutely stunning. She was devastated because the last person she dated had a baby on her, and that was like one of the most devastating things, for her. And I was thinking, baby, he had a baby, not you. Aren't you? Be glad.
Okay, be happy, rejoice.
Be glad you dodged that bullet. He had a baby, girl, not you. You didn't get pregnant.
Okay.
Imagine if you had gotten pregnant. Be glad you dodged that bullet. Be glad. Whew, whew, thank God. Ooh, praise.
Okay, hallelujah.
Like, come on now. Jazmyn is the one whose mother abandoned her, father married somebody else. Then when they got divorced, her father decided he was up and moving to Jamaica, probably back to Jamaica, hell. And then she was like, I don't want to move back. Stepmama, can you adopt me? And he was like, all right. What?
Excuse me?
Child, this is the kind of stuff I was talking about on my Instagram.
Your neck started itching.
Some men will do shit like this, but because he sent money back every time, think that he was a good father.
Lies.
That's not a good father.
At all.
You didn't do anything to emotionally support your daughter. You're not even here. You don't even really care about her getting married and all of this. That is not a daddy, okay?
Dookie daddy.
If you the daddy, but your ex-wife got your daughter, and you ain't got your daughter, then you not the daddy, your ex-wife the daddy.
Period.
And
her stepdaddy.
But shout out to her stepmama. Picking up the slack as a black woman does.
Always.
Anyway, let's move on to Michael, who also has trauma in his life. I wrote down that they will have a trauma bond because it don't sound like either one of them have been to therapy.
Ooh.
Because ain't nobody mentioned it. But they need it. Bad.
If they have a bond at all.
I said Michael looks like he's a big thinker.
Girl. You too, hell.
I said, I was really excited about the fact that Michael's family was happy for him. Whenever that we found out, that he was getting married, they seemed happy and excited for him. I was excited to see some other people excited for somebody for once. It's very rare that you see that. What's his name's family was also happy. Steve's family was also happy for him for the most part, which I was happy about. Listen, Michael did nothing throughout the entire episode but show us that he has anxiety.
Yeah.
Depression. I wrote down therapy, Michael, ! He's concerned. He's thinking a lot. Okay. He's got a lot on his head, a lot on his mind.
Girl.
Pun intended.
But you too.
I said a man with his head shape is problematic.
He is.
And I'm not even trying to be funny, you guys. I have known plenty of men in my life with his head shape. And a man with his head shape is always problematic. He has anxiety. He doesn't feel that good about himself. He's always thinking, but it's always negative. A man with a head shape like Michael, it's not gonna work out.
Nothing good.
My dad predicted that Jazmyn will not like Michael. She will not be attracted to him. I am also making that prediction. I agree with my dad.
That's because y'all think y'all cute.
I think Jazmyn will see him and say he looks like he has a lot on his mind.
Girl, I'm done. Don't get ahead of yourself.
They won't make it. Let's move on to the last couple, Chris and Alyssa.
Okay.
I can't even remember these two. I remember them now. Chris and Alyssa. Okay, Chris is 35, Alyssa is 30. They both boring.
Okay.
Boring, not boring. They're both boring.
With an N.
They boring me. They're boring. Child, okay, Chris is a real estate agent. We don't know what Alyssa does, child. She didn't say nothing. I wrote down she's very cute though. I mean, she's a really cute girl.
Very cute.
I wrote down, will she like Chris? Because she's really cute.
And
and Chris is, my mom said that she's probably looking for Brad Pitt ish, Leonardo,
Ashton Kutcher.
And she gets Chris, which is more like somebody from The Office. Anyway, Alyssa's the dog whisperer. She rescues animals. I mean, lots of white women do that, I think. So I don't think that Chris should be shocked by that. They're like, what if he doesn't like dogs? I mean, is there a white man that don't like dogs? I've never seen one.
Yeah, never.
I wrote down they're perfect for each other. At the Bachelorette, Alyssa was not interested in going wild, and neither was Chris. He said, I want my wife to do that to me, and I don't have a problem with that. That's good for them. I like the fact that if you're going to be conservative, be conservative. That's y'all. As long as you and your wife are on the same page, and it looks like they will be, I think that they're probably, if she is attracted to him and vice versa, they probably have the best chance of working out to me, because they both seem very even and keel. They both don't seem to have any trauma issues. They both seem caring and level-headed. For
the most part. For now.
And they seem to also have people around them that support them. He had his mom, she had her sisters. As far as the Bachelor and the Bachelorette parties go, I only took a few notes. On the Bachelor, I wrote down, first of all, the first stripper that they showed was one of the worst strippers I've ever seen on TV. Or in real life. Just terrible.
Right.
I wrote down, Elijahuan is too comfortable. Why did he have his leg around the stripper's neck?
It was honestly disrespectful.
It's not even like Elijahuan was too wild. He was just
tacky.
Like classless.
Yeah.
Then he was saying, I want my wife to come to the strip club with me. Well, Katina doesn't seem like that type of girl. Like, she's going to go to the strip club with you on the weekends and let you get buck wild and watch you put your leg around somebody's neck. Like, I think that putting your leg around a stripper's neck is just absolutely disgusting and disrespectful. Do you think that she wants your leg around her neck?
No.
I don't think so. Because she's not there to get a dance from you, Elijahuan.
Right.
Child, anyway. Why was Elijahuan's shirt off at the strip club?
I don't know, but he gonna get on our nerves.
Are you a stripper, or are the girls supposed to be stripping?
Girl, come on.
Talk about having no class. Like, talk about no tact, home training, nothing.
All of that.
The best male catch on the show thus far, it's really difficult. Really difficult. Very difficult. But you know what? I'm going to have to say the best catch on the show this season is Chris. He seems to be confident.
Okay.
He seems to have a steady job. He seems to be actually ready to be married. He just genuinely wants a family. He's 35 years old, so he's getting to the point to where he's probably like, damn, I want to settle down. So what do I do? So based on first impressions, Chris is the best catch. It's not Michael because he has anxiety and his head is coming towards us before everything else. It's not Steve because he's jobless and he's 38 years old and he hasn't settled down. So he seems to be a little bit lost. He probably has some identity issues and maybe even some self-esteem issues about where he might be in life right now, because he's a good-looking guy, so he probably waited too late. It's not to he probably waited too late to
settle down,
think about these things.
Right.
So now he's trying to figure everything out, right? It's not Elijahuan for obvious reasons, and it for damn sure ain't Mark.
For damn sure ain't Elijahuan.
The best catch as far as women go on this season, it's damn sure ain't Mark's wife.
Girl.
You know, I can't give it to Jazmyn because she has a lot of trauma. Has she gone to therapy? She seems really serious about, you know, this process, but is she too serious? Is she willing to have fun?
Right.
You know, she's very serious. It's not Alyssa because, baby, she's a lump on a log. So it's between Katina and Noi. So it's between those two girls. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Anyway, that's my first impression. You know, statistically, only 1 out of 5 couples is going to make it. And right now, it's Alyssa and Chris, probably.
Yep.
The rest of them will get a divorce. But that's just my prediction. Anyway, y'all, I can't wait to see y'all's comments. I really can't. I'm excited about this season. It's going to be really fun, really entertaining. That's what this show is all about. That's why we watch it, to entertain and for us to create a discord, like a conversation around what's happening in these people's lives, because we ain't got much going on. And I don't have a problem with that. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my channel, and I plan to get this video out as soon as possible. So hopefully it comes out today, Thursday. Let's see if I keep up with my promise. Love y'all so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.